Hey everybody, what's going on? Eric here, and you're looking at George's NK. I want to do a complete setup on this thing and anything else that it needs, only if it needs it. I got my can of Canada Dry. Look, they kind of match. Yeah, no Coke. Look at that. Ginger ale. Wow, ain't that something? All right, so George gave me a set of 9s to put on this thing, and that's what I'm gonna put on there. So right now I'll go over and look at a few things really quick, and try to give you guys a little bit of some info if you own one of these. Now, these guitars, it's either you love them or you leave them, whatever. I had one myself, had to do a lot of work on it, basically mostly to the neck, and it ended up being a pretty damn good guitar afterwards. Pickups sound good. You can split the coils on either bridge or neck, and yeah, I mean, it's a little weird to look at. Not everybody is a big fan of this body style, but not everybody's a big fan of a headless guitar either. So, but all in all, I think they look pretty cool. I'm very biased about it. So let's go ahead and check to see what's going on over here. So right now, nothing has been done. I have a 12,000 shim, and I'm going to kind of go underneath the strings over here to see where they all sit, basically. So there's a 12,000s right now, maybe just a little bit lower on some of the strings, but there's about 12,000s, and he's getting a little bit of a... Now, to me, it sounds like it's coming from this end of the neck. And the only thing I can think of is the nut has been cut too low, and you're getting vibration off of, as the string rotates as you pluck it, you're getting some vibration off of that first fret. So if I go here, you lose that sound. So from what I checked before, I always set my necks around 12,000. So let's see what this neck is actually set at. Again, I got my 12,000s shim. And let's see here. Hold it down at the 17th fret. If you can hear that scratchy sound, there is no relief in this neck. Then one thing I didn't do was check to see if the damn thing was in tune or not. So plug in my tuner. Alright, so all the strings are basically set a little bit high. They give you this little key here to stick inside of the hole. Drop that down. Yeah, see, I'm hearing fret sound. Turn down. See, the truss rod's loose. I could turn the truss rod here, so there's nothing on the truss rod that's putting any pressure or adding any relief to the neck. Okay, go the other way. All right, that's much better. Retune it again. See, the action height right now is setting it before I do anything else. It's about what I would set it for. Well, the high side is 5/64. That can go down. The low side is at 5/64. That's not too bad. I want to check the radius of the neck on this thing right now. So 16 it is. see. No rocking back and forth. And I'm not seeing any light, so I guess it is a 16. So are we set to be 16 over here at the bridge? No, we are not set to be 16 at the bridge at all. In fact, these guys here need to go up quite a bit. So get my Allen keys. And everything on this thing is metric. Go figure, right? All right, so see these guys here. I'm gonna set this one at a 16th, so let me loosen. I hate the way they did these with these locks. There you go. Okay, that brings it up. And loosen this and turn this one. That should bring it down. There you go. That one brings it down. So I want to see a 16th on this high side. I'm in a 16th. I want to lock it in a little bit. I said it was a 5/64. It's at a 5/64, so make sure this is locked. And the rest of them need to go up. I want to hear dead strings. So this one here needs to go down a little bit. Alright, so I got it basically with the radius now. It's pretty simple. Let's tune her back up. So I'm getting a buzz, huh? Wow. Is it that bad? Wow. Yeah, it's almost like the one that I had. I'm pretty damn near close to it. So right now it's got a basic setup right now with the strings that are on it. So what I'm going to end up doing is getting my box of stuff out. I have a Strat nut. Yeah, it looks like it may fit pretty good. So I have a blank bone nut. I'm going to redo that nut. So right now I'm going to detune her. Which is kind of nice because I could detune all of this at like one time. Clip. Alright, I'm going to put those holes where I need them to be when I restring it. It's not going to be that hard to do. Now I know the neck is going to have relief inside of it, so that's going to be a given. And it does. Take some of that relief out of the neck. Actually, take all of the relief out of the neck. Sure I'm not rocking back and forth over here. Make sure I'm not squeezing a gap over here. So now I'm kind of rocking on side to side, so I'll get a little bit more. Alright, so she's straight now. Let's see if this nut will come out pretty easy. Oh yeah. Nut's going to come out pretty damn simple. Nut's out. So I'll use the nut that's on here for my string spacing to make the new nut. But I will do my own cuts as far as the string spacing goes. I'm hoping that I might have to taper this on this edge that's over here. I noticed with mine I had to do the same thing with it. I probably didn't show it on camera, but this edge that's on this side, I got to taper that on an angle going towards the holes that are in this piece of wood. This is a piece of wood right here where your strings will thread through. Had to do it with mine, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to do it with this one too. It's not bad. It's a little bit high on this side. Oh, this one's really bad. This one in the middle right here is really bad. Yeah. Hear that? A little clicking over there. Now I was having a lot of problems over here. Yeah, listen to that. Oh, this is going to need a fret level. I don't even have to go all the way down the neck. It's going to need a fret level. So what I'm going to have to do is really make sure that that neck is, you know, measure twice, cut once, that type of thing. Put it on the angle with the frets. You can hear it scraping on the fret. And that kind of cleans it up real nice too. Gets rid of that edge that's on them. Like I said, this wasn't too bad. Get it right on that angle. This wasn't too bad, but it wasn't too good either. But I'm still going to round off the sides because this now made it, you know, so it's not hanging over the fretboard, but these edges are still kind of sharp. So I still want to do that. So right now that's what I've got for this thing. So George, she's going to need a fret leveling, and I will take care of that with no problems. I will also check the neck itself to make sure that the neck is tight on the body of the guitar, because mine was kind of loose. Maybe check to see if there is a shim underneath here too. So there you have it. Another NK guitar in the process of, you know, being a player, I guess. Now I guess he has a little bit of an idea of what he wants to do with this guitar for a friend or something. So make sure that this guitar is tits and plays good for the person who's going to get it. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's so boring. And yeah, hopefully it'll be more entertaining next time around. Maybe I'll get the grinder out and start doing a little bit of doing a little bit of relicking on it, huh? You know, put the relic part of where your hand sits or your armrest sits maybe down here instead of over here where it's supposed to be. You know, shit like that. All right, take care, folks.